Is there any books you want? Oh, cool. You're gaming. The Mario Puzo, wasn't it? Looks good. I don't know, it's the guy who wrote The Godfather. How much are they, the books?
That's £2, that's £2.
Don't know about that.
With me, lovely. I'll get it right through May and bit into June. It's on its way out now, and it's been worse this year than ever. It's just like your nose has a tap in your eyes. You're frightening me coming through there. You're going that fast.
Did you finish? I was going through some CDs.
I mean, you remember when you used to come to the store, the amount of stuff that we had in the store. Well, there's a lot of that upstairs which is still going to be stuck in the book, won't there? And we are going to be out in the upstairs at some point back in the next, what, 2 months, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, the way Paul's going.
No, 2 days the way Paul's going.
So that's what sort of out for us at the minute.
And he's a super sort of Teddy. We all for him as a closet, a cleaner. He's rocking.
I mean, you know, we had about 3 days left to get all this doing sorted, didn't we? Yeah, all these have been made and the shelves have been built.
There's a lot of us doing it,
And
but everybody
and
works.
they're still standing at the moment, the shelves as well. No, I was on about all of them. We are going to get to the new, the new volume and the new interactive graphics. We'll be getting to that. Just with that, it's dear to volume, so it's sort of 15, 20 each one.
So they've really got to want it.
Yeah, just to give you a bit As I say, I mean, a lot of like 12 inches or whatever, they've still got the old upstairs. And nice down the bottom.
Quite a big piece, probably about together.
No, that's the biggest one I've got. All the rest are quite little. It's for me ages because like, they're all the bits and everything keeps on. Then I had to Google who was who. 'Cause I know Optimus Prime and I know Downshift and I know a couple of the others.
I don't know Downshift. I don't know Downshift.
Because I've had him before. That's
Videos.
He's the greatest
That's
thing
what it is. Back pass. Key file. Hi YouTube, just doing another haul video. We're doing a few more of these types of videos as and when I go out and buy stuff. A little bit like the today's post videos, they'll just come up every so often. I'm doing this video at my girlfriend's house. In the spare room. As you can see, I've got quite a collection here. I'm going to be doing some more videos in the future looking at some of this collection and talking about them, and they'll go in with my main videos. But yeah, these haul videos and these videos just about stuff that I've bought in the day when I've been out and about, and the post videos, the unpackaging videos, which I'm going to call today's post. So they'll just come up every so often. I'll be talking about some of that stuff as well over there at some point in the future. So yeah, as you can see, I've got quite a lot of VHS over there, which obviously a lot of the videos I do here will focus on my VHS collection. Yeah, but today just been out to a place called Cannock, which is a few miles away from where I live. It was quite a long drive on the motorway, but not too far, not too bad to get to. I'll just gotta turn it down a bit, it's a bit loud. Yeah, basically it was on the list of places to check out. There's quite a few little towns in the West Midlands that I've been around a lot of them before, not since I started doing these videos, so I'm going to start going around a lot more of them and then seeing what I can come up with and then doing these videos. But yeah, today was Cannock. I was told by a lot of people that there wasn't much there, but it wasn't too bad. It was quite a good little town. There's quite a lot there. There's quite a lot of shops there. There was some good shops, a lot of charity shops. Found an awesome shop inside the indoor market, which I'm going to add an intro to this video. So I don't know why I'm mentioning that, but it should be on the beginning. It will be on the beginning of this video. Yeah, so that was an awesome shop, which you've already seen. That was an awesome shop, which you've already seen. So yeah, sorry about the shaky camera. I do tend to move when I talk, so that's why the camera keeps moving around. And I do tend to talk a lot before I actually get on with stuff. So I'll just I'm not going to go into loads of detail like I have done on previous videos whilst looking at the stuff. I'm just going to go through it quite quickly and just maybe say a little something about it. But yeah, I'm just going to go through the bag of that I bought. So yeah, most of the stuff I bought was from this Blue Cross for Pets. It was a charity shop that we found in Cannock, and I managed to find some VHS in there, which I was very happy about. And yeah, so let's have a look at what we've got. These VHS aren't brilliant, I'll be honest. Not really the sort of stuff that I want to continue to collect. That's a bit out of focus there. But I'll just grab them because they were very cheap. Yeah, I'll talk more about how much they were. So okay, so these were I didn't actually film inside this charity shop, but I did ask permission in a couple of them, but after a bit I just couldn't be bothered. It's quite hard to film in shops and look through stuff at the same time. Well, I say it's hard, it's something I want to try and get used to doing, but I'm new to doing these, as I've mentioned. So yeah, it can feel a bit, I do feel a bit self-conscious doing it, to be honest. And yeah, I need to kind of ease myself into it. I do want to do a lot more, kind of make them a bit more, well, I did want to do some documentaries actually walking around shops, so I need to try and get used to it. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, these were from the charity shop, and from the Blue Cross for Pets. It's an animal charity shop, which I love animal charities. I think they're brilliant. That was from another shop that should be on the beginning of this video, inside the intro. Yeah, it is actually on there, because I do pull it out and have a look at it on the actual video. So that's that one. I might talk about that first, actually. That caught my eye simply because I thought it was an X-Files. I've got a lot. Those were all the X-Files that I was talking about on my other video that I've been collecting. Yeah, I'm going to talk about them on another video, go into more specifics about them. And yeah, I thought that was an X-Files video, so I pulled it out, and it wasn't. It was an Elvis video, the E-Files. There was a lot of Elvis films. Well, yeah, they're in the footage that I shot, so you'll see them. But I was going to leave that. I wasn't really too fussed about it, because I'm not an Elvis fan, to be honest. It's in good nick. Yeah, I left it, and then I decided to go back for it because it looked quite interesting. The E-Files, just the way it's been packaged, and yeah, the case is quite interesting. And then when I went back and actually read a bit more about what it was, it's actually about the death of Elvis Presley. It's about the real story behind the event that shocked the world. Yeah, it's about his death. It's a documentary all about it. So I thought that was quite interesting. I mean, I thought it was quite a good item to have anyway. I've never seen it before. It's one of those novelty items, and it just looked quite rare and something that, yeah, it's quite interesting to look at. So yeah, I went back, and when I found out it's a documentary about his death, that was kind of an added bonus. But it was actually £1.50, and I got it for a quid. I managed to knock 50p off. But yeah, the lady inside the shop, Tracy, I can't remember her second name now, but I am going to put some of the stuff on Facebook, on my Facebook page, to do with her shop. I did ask her permission if I could film in there. I did want to film more, but I felt a bit, I don't know, I was under a bit of a time constraint because we went there quite late in the day, and we wanted to look around quite a lot of the other places, so I couldn't do a lot of filming. You've seen all the records and CDs that are in there. I could spend literally hours in that shop. I could spend hours going, I need to go back to that shop and go through everything, because there's some good stuff in there. And yeah, but I asked if I could film, and then I asked her about VHS, because she had that small amount in the corner, which you see in the video. And I asked her if she had any more. She said yes, she's got loads, but she's chucked out loads, which I'm a bit disappointed about. But she said, if you pop back, contact me on Facebook, and I'll get some in for you. But I told her about the type of stuff I collect, and she said she didn't have a lot of that. She didn't have much of those type of genres that I collect. She had more. I think it was like crime drama and gangster films, and she said a lot of she had a lot of Robert De Niro stuff that was her son's collection, and he had gotten rid of all his stuff and passed it on to her for her shop, obviously. And it was just it's just sitting there at the moment, but it might be a decent collection. I might, if I can contact her and go through some of it, there might be some decent stuff in there that I can add to my collection. So yeah, so I got that for £1, which I'm quite pleased about, and it looks interesting, and yeah, I'll definitely watch that. And like I say, it's a rarity. It looks quite interesting, good talking point. If you've got your mates round, something to put on. Yeah, it's a good one to have in the collection. Could be worth something as well. It's Elvis Presley, so I think it'll be collectible. Yeah, it's a good item. I'm pleased with that. I was pleased with that. I'm pleased how much I got it for as well. Right, what have we got here? Yeah, I got these quite cheap. I'm going on a bit. I said I wouldn't, and I've ended up talking loads just about that one video, so I'm not going to go into too much detail with these. I'm just going to go through them very briefly and maybe say a little bit about them, but not much. I'll be doing a lot more filming here, talking about that collection. Yeah, Police Academies. I've got some of these. They're actually I've got it. I think it's 1 and 2, and 5 and 6, but they're like double features. They're like 2 movies in one on one video. And yeah, I think I got the one, and then I got the other from somewhere else separately, and I put them together, obviously. And I'm not too fussed with Police Academy, to be honest. I mean, I got those because they are quite old. They're quite old, and they're from the 80s. I like the artwork on the. I like the artwork on the front. The way the characters are portrayed. Yeah. They've kind of got that 80s feel to them. I think that's a, is that the first one? I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Missing 6. Oh no, there's 6. 6. I think they drop off around 6, don't they? These. They don't really. They go a bit downhill after number 6. But I got them because that's all of them, near enough. Well, I think, is there a number 7? I'm not sure. But like, that's the whole collection of Police Academy. They're old films. They are funny. I mean, I've seen them before. I've got them on DVD somewhere. I think my missus has. I probably wouldn't, if it was just 1 or 2. I may not have bothered, but because it was the whole set, I thought I'd just get them. That one's a bit faded. Yeah, and I think they are good to have. I mean, I'm going to stop getting stuff like this. It's not really. I mean, they're not that rare, and they're old though, which is kind of. It's a quality that I like. That they are old films, and you don't see them everywhere. They are hard to come by on VHS. they may be worth something. They may be collectible, or they may not be. They're in really good nick. I keep getting out of focus. I still haven't gotten used to this phone, as you can see. I'll just show the one. Yeah, they're in good nick. Police Academy 1984. You see, I like seeing that on a label. That looks good. So yeah, I'm pleased with those. They're in good condition. I got them really cheap. They were 25p each. I was pretty sure that I didn't have these. As you can see, they're there. Looney Tunes and the Tom and Jerry. I was pretty sure that I had one of the Tom and Jerry's already, but I haven't. I'm really pleased because I haven't actually got the one. I thought I had that one, but it wasn't. It was that one that I had, but it was the Looney Tunes, and so I didn't have the Looney Tunes either. The Looney Tunes wasn't there either. I thought I had the Tom and Jerry, but I knew that I didn't have the Looney Tunes. But it turns out I haven't got either. I haven't got any of these. I've just got those two, unless that's the same as that. It says Bumper Edition Volume 8. What's that? I'm going to talk about all these videos at some point that I'm pulling up now. Oh, actually, that they could be the same. They could be the same, just a different coloured box. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I'll have to check that out. I'll check that out when when I've stopped doing this film, and then I can tell you on the next video, or when I'm here again, if I remember. That is, I probably won't remember that I even mentioned it. Well, I will find out because I like to know things like that. Obviously, everyone does. But yeah, so I was really pleased. You know, they're just cartoons. I was going to stop getting stuff like this. I probably will now. I was more focused on these. I wanted to get these. When I saw them in the shop, I thought I'll definitely have those because, you know, you can't go wrong. That's you know, £1 for those. So yeah, I bought the Looney Tunes. I am collecting the Looney Tunes cartoons. Yeah, I do like them. I haven't watched them in years, but they are funny and they're okay just to put on just while you're doing stuff, and just yeah, they're just something to put on really in the background. Have something playing in the background and just sit and watch them. I always like putting them on in the morning because it just reminds me of when I was younger and used to have like the early morning, Saturday morning cartoons, and so I just like putting them on in the morning. I guess it's just kind of a way of reminiscing, going back to my childhood. But yeah, they're 25p, you know, 50p for that, you can't go wrong. And there's over 2.5 hours of cartoons on there, so there's quite a lot of them, and yeah, they're good, they're fun. I mean, what more can you say about them? I don't know, you know, there's probably lots you can say about them really, but I don't know all there is to know about these types of cartoons. I know they've been around for years. They are old, and they're quite well, they're classics, aren't they? And they are what they are. They're funny. And they're the originals, aren't they? They're the original cartoons. I'd rather get these than the Disney cartoons, to be honest. I don't collect those. I don't collect the Disney cartoons. I like the Warner Brothers cartoons. I haven't watched them in years. I'm looking forward to watching them actually, because I haven't actually watched anything like this in years. And I do remember, I do like them. They're not completely aimed at kids, some of the stuff. It's the original cartoon violence, isn't it? A lot of this. They're fun. They're good. So yeah, and Tom and Jerry. I don't know why I bought that one. I mean, I just got it. I kind of went on a bit of a kids video binge. I kind of, like I said in one of my previous videos, I do collect some of this stuff, and if it's rare, or if I think it's kind of collectible, or maybe worth something, like that bag puss. And like, oh yeah, that Pinky and Perky. I'm going to talk about all these in another video. You can see there's Inspector Gadget, and that's to the universe trapdoor. There's a lot of stingrays there. Yeah, that bag puss and Paddington. Yeah, so, oh, killed the music. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap this up now, because I've been talking for ages, and I said I wouldn't, but yeah, I just wanted to say that, yeah, I did buy that one, and I'm not too fussed with collecting this type of stuff, especially not Tom and Jerry, but I haven't watched Tom and Jerry in years, and they are funny, like the Looney Tunes. They're classics, aren't they? And they're very well made cartoons, and I haven't watched them in years, so it would just be fun to watch them and kind of reminisce. But yeah, I just thought I'd get them. They're more for collectible kind of reasons. These are having them as part of a collection, and they may be worth something sellable at some point. But in terms of like having them, keeping and watching, but you know, they're not really that important to me. I would get rid of them. I probably will eventually, but I'll probably want to watch some of them first, because I haven't seen them in years, and record them make digital files out of them, because they are good to have, and they're good to hold on to. It's a piece of history, isn't it? Yeah, Warner Brothers sign there. So yeah, they are Warner Brothers as well. They're that kind of style of cartoon, aren't they? Won't focus in. They're the same kind of style as the yeah, the classic Warner Brothers stuff. So yeah, that's today's haul. Yeah, got those. That was £1. That was £1. So £3.50 for all those. I know that was £1. So £4.50. Not bad. And these will be staying here. I'm gonna have put some shelves up. That wall there's going to be shelves. They were stacked up a lot higher, and I rearranged them because they just looked like they were going to topple over. So I did rearrange them, try and put them into some kind of order as well, because they did start to... The bottom half was in order, and then from the middle upwards was just all mixed up, and I can't handle that. I think it's got to be... I put things in order of genre. So yeah, that's how I catalogue my collection, and they're still not in a very good order though, because I had to do that with them. But anyway, yeah, they'll be going on a shelf, and all those are all children's. That's all children's stuff, and they'll be staying here. I won't be taking those back to my house because I have not got the room. And then there's that stuff here. That's a bag full of stuff that I may be getting rid of. That's more mainstream stuff that I'm not that kind of bothered about. That's why it's in a bag over there. It's not with my main collection. It's kind of just been put out of the way, because there is some good stuff in there, but it's all mainstream stuff. Like, you got big boxes, but they're like stuff like The Matrix and Men in Black as well. It's all stuff that I'm not really too bothered about keeping. Raggy Dolls. That's in there. And there's some crappy Disney films in there as well. There's The Matrix. That's Laurel and Hardy. That's The Matrix. Yeah, they're interesting. Those are tape... No, they are videos. Those are tape cassettes. Those are actually cassette tapes. Bram Stoker's Dracula, End of the Baskervilles. That's a good Doctor Who. But I'm getting carried away. I won't go into all these yet. I won't talk about these until another video. I want to do a few videos here in this room at some point. So that's today's haul, and I'll be doing these as and when I go out and buy when I go out and get some new stuff. I'll just talk about it as and when I buy it. Yeah, look out for them. and look out for some of my other videos as well, and I'll be posting soon. So if you like this, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think. If you can tell me anything about these videos, how much they're worth, I'd like to know about this one. If anyone knows anything about this. But yep, feel free to just discuss anything you like in the comments below, and I'll see you soon.